go. What is up, guys? We got Jameson, Naeem, and Austin in the house. All right, today's class is on a very special topic called white labeling software. All right, and so if you guys didn't know, I've been building software for quite a while for myself. However, I've owned software that I've white labeled. And so today we actually have a very cool way of presenting the class. I'm going to give Austin co-host. All right, so I'm going to pass this over to you. If anyone joins Austin, just let them in. Just make sure not to close the class. All right. What up, Paul? Glad you joined. All right, so.
What's up, Joe?
What up? All right, so today's class is all about white labeling software. So here's what I did. If you guys didn't know, last night or last few days, Grok 3 came out. And so essentially what I did is I talked to AI on my phone and had it translate the entire class today. And then I had it make me slides, okay? So I apologize if there's any errors. This is Grok 3 coding up in action, and I plugged it into my AI team here. Okay, so this is the class of our slideshow. I decided to come prepared today and give you guys something instead of just me talking and sharing my screen. Okay, so this is the class on white labeling software with Jeff Caldwell. That is me. Welcome, my AI students with myAIteam.com. My name is Jeff Caldwell. I do AI coaching. This is obvious. Today, I'm teaching you how to level white labeling software. This is the biggest thing I've learned in my journey. Something that's been a game changer. Here's what I like saying. If you don't have recurring revenue, you don't have a business. Okay. And this is the quote unquote fastest way that I could think of how to get somebody started. Like, hey, Jeff, like I want to have an online business. I want to get started. I don't know where to get started. Do I have to learn coding? Do I have to learn like everything that you're doing? No. This is why, if you guys didn't know, where you guys are seeing me today is where I am today. Where I started 4 years ago and that still pays me today is what I'm going to teach you guys right now. Okay, this is what actually pays my bills. This is why, like, I live in a 3-story house. That's the biggest house I've ever lived in my entire life. This right here, what I'm going to teach you is what got me off of welfare. And so I literally went from welfare to I was like, they told me I made too much money, which was the scariest thing in my life because I still needed that income. I didn't feel like I was making that much money. Like the government kicks you off at like $5K a month, $10K a month. Like it sucks. So this is what started all of this. And now it's been what? 6 years since welfare, 7 years since welfare. So but because of this idea, okay, white labeling software. Okay, so this is the fastest way I can help you guys get started. All right, so back in 2020, I got started during coronavirus lockdown. I realized there was an opportunity. Everyone was going on the internet, right? Everyone, you couldn't go outside, right? Like that's how it was. So we started to build our own website software platform. Here's what we did. I didn't code it up. I didn't do anything like that. I literally slapped my logo at the top of it. All right, I'm going to go to the website so you guys can see. This is called aspirebuilder.com. All right, look at this. I didn't build this. I slapped my logo up here. I pointed my domain, and now I own aspirebuilder.com. All right, and I get paid. If you click on pricing, I get paid anywhere between $47 a month, $97 a month, or $197. Okay, so this is the platform that we white labeled. All right. So all we did was slap our domain, set up our Stripe account, and now we own a website building platform. We are not developers. We have a team of developers in the back end that hosts that software, runs that software, manages that software. All we do, we're just the middleman. Okay. Now we own over our software. I own multiple white label softwares like this. Okay. This is not the only one I own. This is just one of them, and this is the one that I've had the most success with. All right. 4 years later, this says 60. We actually have 45. Some of them left. That's all right. I'm not crying. All right. So, but most of them have been with us since 2020. All right. Paying anywhere between $47 and $197 a month. If you guys didn't know, our primary customers are nurses and doctors. We help bring their knowledge online and sell it in a course-like format, right? That is my main business. If you guys notice, if you guys follow me on Facebook, I don't talk much about that because that stuff, we did it 4 years ago, and it's my wife's main business. Like, we did this 4 years ago. This was efforts that we did then, and it continues to pay off, right? Like, these people, most of the time, we set up a one-time service. A lot of our clients that we had from 2020 are still with us on a monthly basis, paying one-on-one services, anywhere from 3K to 5K. Plus, they're paying for our monthly platform, right? Like, we only have 3 or 4 clients on a monthly basis for our high one-on-one service. Everybody else is paying for the software, not just the service. Okay, so so now check out this. All right, so what is white labeling? All right, so in the real world, it's called licensing. All right, so imagine if somebody built a product, built a brand or something, a product, and you slapped your logo on that. All right, like you license the right to market that product. Well, that's in the software world, my favorite term is just called white labeling. Somebody else built the software. Somebody else spent the time coding it up. The developers support it. If you guys don't know, some of these platforms have hundreds of developers behind the scenes supporting it. That is so much work to do. I know that because I'm over here trying to support one software, and or a couple softwares that I coded up. They have hundreds of developers. And you just pay a licensing fee to add your logo and add your branding, and now you could sell it on a monthly basis. Okay, so you slap your logo on it, you own the platform, build a brand around it, you create the training, you create the social media accounts, you promote the brand, but you own that brand. Okay, and it's a licensed software. All right, so here's the thing: this is our stats so far, right? I literally screenshotted this before I jumped on the call. Okay, if you guys see. This software is a monthly recurring revenue. It's about $2,300 monthly dollars. It goes up and down on a monthly basis, just like a crypto chart, right? However, all of this goes right into our account. All right, you can see over the last 4 years, $136,000 just from the software. Just from the software. All right, the average monthly subscription you could see is $71. That they pay us. We have 45 on a monthly basis that pay us for a software that we just slapped our logo on and they pay for it. Okay, so yes, during these coding classes, here's what the reason why I wanted to teach you guys this today is 2 reasons. One, you can get started way faster building software if you just license it and somebody else has done all the work. And 2, as you guys are developing code and software, think about how you guys can leverage this feature yourself. I, as a marketer, bought this platform, and now I'm promoting it as my own with my own logo, and I'm bringing in the customers on a monthly basis to this software. Okay, so you guys can look at it 2 ways. One is I could jump in and I could white label my own platform, and 2, as a developer, I will hopefully eventually create platforms that my users could white label and I could build and license it, and I can franchise this same idea. Okay, so this is one of the things that, like, come to both sides of the table. Be an owner of these platforms eventually in the future yourself in that direction. However, there's people that make millions of dollars just at this one level. Just at this one level of white labeling this software. Okay, your results may vary, right? I add this note because guess what? Not everyone gets success. However, it's a lot easier to get success with a proven product than you out there trying to hustle with a brand new product that's never been proven, never been like marketed, that doesn't have reoccurring revenue. It's not built up. You can start with a product that's already been proven. It's already has sales in the market. Some of these white label projects, I'm going to show you the tools that I use. There's groups that there's hundreds of thousands of owners doing the same thing that we're doing. All right, next slide. All right, so option to get you guys started. 1, you guys can hire a developer. You guys can literally build your own software. And I'm telling you, I used to charge $5 to $10K a month to build software. And I still do, and you get to keep it forever. It's amazing, right? You can keep using AI, keep showing up to the classes at my AI team, learn how to code, make software with us. I highly encourage you to do it. Or 3, you guys can white label. This is how I got started 4 years ago. The reason why I'm saying this is because some people say like, oh man, Jeff, what you're doing now is amazing. I wish I could do what you do now. I wish I could code up software every day and have all this free time. Later, Paul. Love you, man. Talk soon. I'll drop this in the replay for you. Right? So literally, if you guys look at where I am today, you're going to say Jeff has all this free time that he's able to do all this cool stuff with. But you don't see that the tree I planted 4 years ago is called white labeling. I took upon myself to say, hey, I'm going to build out a sales page that has my brand at the top, and the user, without me having to be there, can click the button and they could sign up to a Stripe checkout page and get access to my software. That whole process needs to get set up. And it takes a few minutes. Yes, it will take a week. However, this one thing is continuously paying off 4 years later. Let me ask you guys, when somebody builds a website, how often do they build a new website? Right? How often does somebody build a brand new website? Right? Think of a business, right? A plumbing company, they build a website. A plumbing company is not going to build a website every year. They're probably maybe every 2 years, maybe every 3 years, maybe every 5. Some people have their website for 10 plus years and they never touch it. Well, guess what? That means they pay these bills for 10 plus years and they never touch it. Okay, this is the software. Own these things that people are already buying. Okay, so back to this. All right, so, or you could white label. So think about it. I didn't just get started with software in the last 30 days, 90 days. The stuff that I'm working on now isn't what pays my bills. The stuff that I did 4 years ago is what pays my bills today. Okay, that's the difference. However, if you didn't set it up in 2020, you can't change that. You could set it up today though, and by the next week, you could have your own white label platform. All right, so look at this. Why reoccurring revenue doesn't matter? Why it matters? Okay, so if you don't have reoccurring revenue, you don't have a business. Some people think I have to say this, sell this really expensive thing. Well, think about it. You have power bill, your water bill, your mortgage, your car payment. You have monthly reoccurring bills. So it would make sense if you have multiple monthly reoccurring bills, you should probably have multiple reoccurring revenue in your business. So here's what we do. We sell 2 things. We sell the software, which is $47.97 or $197 a month. Or 2, we sell the service to help you get set up on this platform. So, and now people are paying us on a monthly basis to get set up on our platform. And then they hire us to like keep building their brand, keep paying their social media, like everything like that. What you got, Austin? You're on mute, but you look great.
So on the Aspire Builder, do you have an option to hire you guys to be able to set up a website for them?
You know, that's really smart. And it's crazy how I never added that. Most of the time people just talk to tech support and then they hire us through tech support. However, most of the time that people are coming through this, they usually meet us beforehand. Like they'll find us on social media or they were promoting like that. So we've never added that simple little feature, Austin. And that is so smart. Just to add the little like, hey, if you don't want to do this yourself and you want to hire it, just hire us here. That's so smart.
Yeah.
No, I haven't added that.
I mean, you'll probably just that simple little button will probably add a couple hundred, maybe 5-10 grand onto your guys' business a month.
Absolutely. Yeah. So absolutely. Okay. So pretty amazing, man. So you're right. I'm going to freaking add that. So here's the thing is this is the little platform. All right. So next thing. So you're going to have monthly bills. You might as well have monthly recurring revenue. So we sell two things. We sell the software that we just slapped our logo to. And then two is we sell the reoccurring services that are used for the software. Okay, so it goes hand in hand, right? So, all right. So here is actually my favorite sites. Okay, so these are the actual ones that I actually use. Okay, so I have, these are my favorite white label sites. All right, so the very first one is Code Canyon. All right, if you guys never use codecanyon.net, this is actually a really cool site, and look at it as two spots. One is this is a marketplace that you guys can buy code from, and two, this is a marketplace that you guys can in the future sell code on. All right, and this is where I'm going with some of my scripts. If you see, this says thousands of PHP scripts. Oh, really? Thousands? I could sell PHP scripts on this thing, and I could also buy PHP. If you guys have been showing up to these classes, you know that the AI could code up in PHP. It could code up in JavaScript. It could code up in all these languages, and you could own some of these platforms. During the crypto time, I was white labeling some software that supported my crypto business, and I had cool little like crypto casinos and all this cool stuff. That this is where I got it. All right. All you do is grab the code and deploy it on your server. They have some instructions, and boom, within 24 hours, you have your own code with your own logo and magic. You white labeled software. All right. However, this was one of them. I don't want to say most of these are really cool codes. I don't want to say I've gotten a lot of success with these codes. All right. So the next software that I've gotten success with that I've actually got is a software called Sinvoli. Okay. If you guys never heard Sinvoli, most people haven't because they're not as popular as some of the other white label platforms. All right. However, if you guys look at Aspire Builder, all right, Aspire Builder is, look at this, right? You guys can see Aspire Builder, right? Well, if I go to Sinvoli, you guys can see the Sinvoli. It's the same thing. Right? It's the exact same thing. All right. All I did was put my logo at the top and sell their stuff. Okay. Stop trying to overcomplicate it. I used their template. All right. I changed my brand, I changed my colors. I didn't even change the stock freaking like these. Like, come on. You know what I mean? Like, this was 4 years ago. I was really lazy. Okay. So you don't need to do it perfect. You just need to do it. All right. And so here's the thing. Some of these platforms offer some form of white labeling, but they don't offer. I highly encourage you to go and get the white label version, the highest version. Why do I say that? Is because when you guys go through this process, you can get signed up. The entire sign up process doesn't require me. If I'm in Jamaica and somebody purchases this platform, I don't have to be there to handle the sales process. I don't have to do any of that. It's just done. They go through the process, they sign up with the checkout process, it's magically done. Okay? So I don't have to do all of that. So I highly encourage you to get the full plan. Sometimes they're an investment, but it's worth it. Okay? The last one is Gohighlevel. All right? In 2020, I looked at Gohighlevel. And Gohighlevel was just a ClickFunnels clone at the time. And so I snubbed my nose at it, and I'm like, Sinvoli's way better. All right. And I went with Sinvoli. Well, in the last 4 years, Sinvoli is the exact same with some updates. They added email. They're soon adding a new course builder, but they haven't fully released it. However, Gohighlevel, if you guys have seen Gohighlevel has a new update in their community every 6 seconds. And I'm slightly exaggerating, but I'm also kind of not. Every 3 hours, 4 hours, Sean Clark posts a new update that Gohighlevel freaking launched. And if you guys didn't know, one of my highest paying clients ever was one of Gohighlevel's top customers for their white label user. He had 2,000 to 3,000 freaking paying customers on a monthly basis paying him his Gohighlevel fee. And so it was insane. And then he was paying me for custom software development. So Gohighlevel is an absolutely fantastic platform. If you guys don't have a Gohighlevel platform or code or like software using platform, I highly encourage you to get one. In the last 30 days, my wife and I have decided, because basically Aspire Builder is really amazing. Really amazing. However, it doesn't have what we need for our clients, which, if you guys see, we help health professionals. Well, our clients lately have needed HIPAA compliant forms and patient data and all this stuff. They're evolving just like we're evolving. Well, Aspire Builder in Symvoli doesn't have that. And so for us, it doesn't make, we can't grow into it. We've hit a wall, and nowhere on Symvoli's roadmap is HIPAA. So for us, we had to start looking at other platforms. Well, guess what? For $800 a month, you could own a white label of Gohighlevel in the HIPAA version. And so my wife and I have bought it. And now, lo and behold, guess what? Aspire Builder is getting an upgrade soon. And we're going to have a HIPAA compliant platform. And it's going to cost $500 freaking dollars a month for our doctors to use our software. And all we have to do is get 2 customers, maybe 3 customers to pay off our platform. And now we own our platform. And it costs us on a monthly basis. It was an investment for us. We have to make sure we invest in the highest level of Gohighlevel. However, we just have to get a couple customers to pay for our white labeling platform fee, and then we own it. And the whole thing is automated start to finish. When somebody purchases our software, when they sign up to the software, the whole thing is going to be automated so that we can easily run ads to get customers. Onboarding is entirely processed with our courses, and the entire thing is handled. And Gohighlevel hosts it all. Once I saw Gohighlevel, it made me sick from when I see Symvoli. Because once you see it, you can't go back. You're like, bro, like they have everything. They have calendars, they have courses, they have everything, and all you have to do is slap your logo on it and then sell it as your own. This is insane. So I am a developer. However, I still need a sales process. I still need a sales process, and I still believe in not reinventing the wheel all the time, right? A few minutes ago, Austin said he's working on PHP Mailer. The only thing I ever want to use PHP Mailer for is to password reset, because everything else everything else is a marketing communication with my users. Well, I fully believe you should separate your software as you're developing software and building it. You should separate your software from your sales process. So you still need a website building platform like Symvoli or Gohighlevel that has funnel builders to handle the sales process on a monthly basis, to handle your email marketing, to handle all of the actual thing that is a business around your software. Your software is 10% of your entire business. The rest is marketing, right? Because here's the thing is you guys, every single one of you guys can go and get a white label right now off of Code Canyon, Symvoli, or Gohighlevel, right? You can literally get one today. However, what separates it is who you're marketing to. I decided to market to doctors and nurses. Why? It's because doctors and nurses, I've tried marketing to coaches, to like health, like gyms. I've tried marketing to life coaches. I've tried marketing to a whole bunch of different businesses in my time. And I noticed that some of those guys, I don't like working with them. I like working with doctors and nurses because one, dude, I'm in a business. This is a business for me. Profit isn't a bad word. Doctors and nurses, they pay a lot of money. They're not shy to hire and pay $5,000 for a website on a monthly basis. You know what? I switched. I used to sell to broke people online. Dude, I help my wife in her business. Do you know who she sells? She sells to doctors and nurses. My wife, I sell to usually like that's who I was targeting. My wife sells to doctors and nurses. I switched my customer, and she switched it, and I just follow her, right? We switched our customer, and all of a sudden we're making way more. Just by switching your customer and selling a product that already proven and marketed, right? A website building product. I highly encourage it. Most people are building their business on the internet. Selling websites is like selling tools and shovels to everyone that's trying to build their business on the internet, right? It makes sense. So having a platform or a program that people are going to pay you money, start there. What you got, Jameson?
So out of curiosity, what kind of ads do you guys do? Just Facebook, Google?
0.
So
yeah. So basically, right now,
what is your so your marketing basically just consists of doing content, or like what? I guess
that's it.
What?
So
right on.
Content, organic. Basically, my wife has Instagram. I have Facebook. There's 2 ways to do it. Okay. Essentially, we post on we would do it called build in public. Okay. Anytime we build something for a client or we build something for ourselves, we get permission to share it from them if it's a client, but we tell people about it. Just tell people about it. You build a logo for a client, check out this logo. You build a logo for yourself, look at this logo I built for a website that I'm making. When somebody says, oh, wow, I didn't know that guy builds logos and websites, all of a sudden you got a new customer. You do that enough, you get customers. Don't overcomplicate it. Post what you're doing. Share actively. We've been doing that for the last 4 years, 5 years, 8 years. If you've been following me on Facebook, which most of you guys have been on my Facebook, you have followed me for more than a year, most of you guys. All of this stuff I just share on my social media. The wins, the fails, the losses, the ups and downs, the personal stuff, all of that. Now, when you say ads, I personally, when I started, the reason I really love Gohighlevel lately is I've switched my platform from Symvoli. If you guys didn't know, my AI team was built on aspirebuilder.com for a long time. Now my AI team is built on Aspire Builder Pro, which is the new version of Aspire Builder, which is Gohighlevel. All right, this website, since I've put it on this website, guys, my AI team has gotten we have gotten more customers in the last month since I built it on here than we have in the last 2 years. And I'm saying that with a sad, sick pit in my stomach, because I was the one that sucked at building a funnel on Symvoli and my team. However, ever since I built it on Gohighlevel, holy freaking cow. The sales, the stats, the funnel process, the follow-up, the calendar after people sign up, everything, the courses, the community area that we have, everything is built now on Gohighlevel. And I white label now Gohighlevel, so I have my own platform that I'm selling to people that people could use on for $500 a month. What's up, Justin? Glad you showed up to the class. Right? So here's the thing is, you don't have to. I actively use this. Before I started selling it as my own white label, I rebuilt my AI team on it. And I proved that this software freaking works. I proved that this software can get sales. We've added a couple $100 extra on a monthly basis just to this software on a monthly basis. If you guys don't know, like, let's just say $100 a month, which is what my AI team is. That could add up to $1,000 to $1,200 a year. But then there's upsells, there's downsells, there's classes, there's courses, there's anything else that I could potentially offer. Well, that's the same thing with your guys' business. I'm literally now selling software after my AI team. It's like people buy the courses and people buy the classes and people hire me for one-on-one, all because they come through here. And it's like, dude, like, this is just one software. My AI team is one software. However, this is built on my white label. So I'm using it as I'm selling it. Well, over time, I get enough users. I get my website builder for free. So there's so much benefits to having, you're going to need a website. You're going to need the software. You're going to need all of these things. So it makes sense to have a platform that you're going to build on, right? Build on it your own to see what it's like to own it. Be your first customer. All right. So here's the thing. Decide who you want to help. What's your next steps? One, decide who you want to help. For me, I picked freaking nurses and doctors. Why? Because they pay a lot of money, right? Justin, he's one of my customers. He's a chiropractor. He's a fantastic customer, right? He pays every time, freaking super easy, right? Medical clients pay a lot of money. They make a lot of money in their business. They pay a lot of money. It's really simple, right? Pick a platform, right? Check out your Code Canyon, Symvoli, Gohighlevel. I would highly recommend them. If you guys need an affiliate link because you guys want to hook me up and get and use my affiliate link so I get paid on a monthly basis also because you have this platform and I showed you it, that's awesome. In the replay, the link will be in the description. If you guys are watching live, just say, Jeff, can I have your affiliate link? And I'll send it to you, right? And then I will help you guys set up your guys' code because I promise you, once you guys get set up and you have your platform and you get your first user and then you get your second user and you get your third user and now your platform's paying for itself, well, from there, now you just keep growing it. All right. So next, step 3, set up a platform, put your logo on it, buy a domain, invest in one. I highly mean Gohighlevel does have the SaaS option. Okay. They have 3 options. They have $97 option. They have the $297, which is like some agency option. And they actually have a $497 option. What is the difference? Here's the thing. It's more expensive. Yes, it's a freaking $200 more. However, the main difference is when you go through the checkout of your platform, you guys are the first one to see this, okay? And I haven't fully set it up. All right, when you go through the checkout, all right? This is Aspire Builder Pro. All right. When you go through the checkout, this is the #1 HIPAA compliant all-in-one marketing platform for private practices. Get your access to Aspire Builder Pro, only $500 a month. Okay. When they go through this checkout, they're going to go through here and they're going to purchase this. Okay. They're going to purchase this. They're going to subscribe. And the very next thing that they're going to get is an email that gives them access to aspirebuilderpro.com. And they can now log in to app.aspirebuilderpro. All right. Like they actually have their own, they have their own dashboard, right? Like they actually have their own area. Like they have their own software inside Gohighlevel. Like if you guys can see, I have my logo up here, right? Like this is just Gohighlevel white labeled. However, in order for me to get this platform, I got the $500 a month to be able to add my logo up here. And then I also have to get the HIPAA compliant version because we have doctors. So now I have to get the $800 a month version and then I can sell it for $500. So my users are still getting a swell deal. They're not paying the $800 to get access to the HIPAA version. They're paying $500. So they get a deal. I get a deal. We all win. What you get, Austin?
So I see that it has a tab on there called patient records.
Yes, it does.
Ideally, you shouldn't have access to your doctor's patient records according to HIPAA.
Yep, absolutely.
So how does that work?
Yeah, so this is me ultimately building the testing part inside my test account. This is just my test account. However, once you do the HIPAA version, everything switches over with Gohighlevel. Okay.
Okay.
So that's that next step. I haven't done that fully because I want to make sure I know how to fully use this platform before I start bringing over my clients, which is going to be in the next few days.
Understandable.
So I need to know. However, inside, without diving too much into Gohighlevel has something called custom objects, which is the foundations of building software. And now you could add these custom objects over here to the left, and we'll start diving into that way in the future. Jameson, what you got?
I was just gonna say, if you want to hop on a call, I've been using High-Level for a couple years, so I could probably walk you through a decent amount of the customization. That's literally all I do for my clients is adding custom code and customizing accounts, adding, removing buttons, etc. So maybe we can swap some ideas and trade some knowledge for knowledge, man.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Heck yeah. And if anyone's watching this replay, connect with Jameson on your Facebook too. I mean, because that's huge. I know, here's the thing is, for me, is we could build all these softwares every day, right? We could launch softwares. Like I have a client right now that's launching a software, and he's going to sell it for $11 a month, right? If you're watching this replay, shout out, bro. All right, $11 a month. However, $11 a month, how many sales do you need to get to make $500 a month with $11? Right? And that's you developing the software, you building the login, you building the sign up page, you customizing the whole software. Or you could sign up with Gohighlevel, fork over $500 a month, sell this for $100 a month, get 5 to 10 customers, and now you're in the profit and you own the platform. But you have all of the features in Gohighlevel that you're selling, and you don't have to keep building the developers. You just have to market it. Which, as you guys build software, every software still, you're gonna need to market, right? The last part, all right, right. So take action. Here's this. All you have to do is the last part, which is market it. Okay, so I have a software I'm building that I'm going to be selling for $15K. Let's go, Justin. Heck yes. And then license $1,000 per month. At least that is my current plan. Heck yes. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's freaking awesome. And that's beautiful. So here's the thing is, if you have a supporting business and you have the ability to build all of that out, that's amazing. Also, this is why I want to say is where I started 4 years ago is what helps fuel all of my projects, what I'm doing today. It's all of the stuff that I built, that the software that I white labeled 4 years ago is what pays my bills today still. Same with the monthly recurring revenue, high ticket one-on-one clients that I have for us, that we're building their websites on our platform. They're paying us still to use the software. Okay, so one is you can build your own software, and I'm glad that you guys keep showing up to these classes to keep learning how to do this. I also want to show you guys is white labeling software is incredibly fast to get started. So I at least want to have this training in here so you guys can decide, do I want to white label a platform that's already proven and I could slap my logo and I could just get the customers. And then that can fuel all of my other business plans and ideas. All right. I fully believe if you don't have recurring revenue, you don't have a business. What I love about these platforms, they already have the whole sales page set up. They already have the checkout process set up. They have the Stripe process set up. They have the email marketing part set up. You just have to slap your logo on your domain and set up your Stripe so you get paid. You don't have to fully custom code all of that. If you want to, you can. And that's what these classes are about. However, don't look at what I'm doing today and think, oh, that's how Jeff got his success. No, I started with throwing up my logo and then I built on from that. All right. That's how I got started. All right. So let's see. Any questions? What do you guys think from here? What do you guys got? And what do you guys think about Grok and the slideshow that it put together? Did you guys dig it?
So I'm totally digging Grok. Grok is awesome. I just can't sacrifice $40 a month on Twitter when I'm only on Twitter like 2 times a year. So yeah.
You can actually use it for free, man. So I just got access to it this morning and I've been playing with it, and it is absolutely insane, dude. It is so crazy how good its responses are. I was having some really deep conversations with it about like consciousness and all kinds of different shit, dude. It's incredibly impressive, dude. But I think the intention is to roll it out for free I don't know like what limits they're going to be on it, but it's in beta mode right now. And I mean, I was literally playing with it on my phone and on my computer, but you can test it and play with it for free currently.
That's awesome. That's good to know.
And it is substantially, like, I'm not exaggerating, Austin. I've been playing with AI for years now. Thanks to Jeff was the one that really got me turned on to it.
Right.
And I've gone down so many different rabbit holes and played with so many different LLMs, and it is literally, I'm not exaggerating, dude. It is the best AI I've ever used thus far. It really is, dude. And I honestly am probably going to subscribe to Grok 3 opposed to keeping my OpenAI Plus subscription. I mean, it's literally that much better, dude. It's
That's
impressive.
awesome. That's awesome. So here's a question that I'm now wondering, because I'm like, okay, well, I'm building out this this Pixel Pilot thing, and I want to actively start building an email list and start building that that newsletter, because I will be sending newsletters to parents. I will be sending newsletters out for like informative newsletters, and I'm trying to figure out, okay, what is going to be the best software or best solution to use. I know there's Beehive. I know there's a bunch of different specific newsletter softwares out there, but I'm like, do I use something specific like Gohighlevel or ClickFunnels, or what do I use?
Yeah. So here's what I suggest, Austin, is this is, if I was in your position right now, is because I think the newsletter is a great option, right? I think what you said is a great option. I would recommend Gohighlevel has a 2-week free trial. All right. They have a 2-week free trial on the $4.97, the Whitelabel version.
Holy crap.
Yeah, bro. Like, it's insane. So what I would recommend is trying it. And I would recommend is, here's what's interesting is you could build it on yourself. You be your first customer, test it out, use it, see what the platform's like. I would still recommend doing that. But also is having that platform, you instantly have like your own software that you can start selling, that you know a lot of other people are going to need. Like, we're all in here, like, Austin, you're a teacher. You actually teach other people how to do other things. Do you know how many other people just watch what I do and say, oh, dude, I want what Jeff has? Most people want some of the failed ideas that I created. And I'm like, no, that's a failed idea. Like, it doesn't actually work anymore. Like, that was just me testing it, but they'll still try it because I'm doing it. Well, that's the same thing, is people will want what we have just because we're sharing our knowledge. Oh man, I want a website too. How do I get one? And they'll reach out to you because you're the only one that's sharing the knowledge. And they'll say, Austin, how do I get a website too? And you'll say, guess what? I just own my own platform for $97 or for $197 or $297, whatever you choose to sell. Do you know what the reality is? It's whatever you have the confidence, right? The courage to sell it for. What I love about the HIPAA is Gohighlevel has a little suggested MSRP. They suggest not selling HIPAA for less than $445 a month. I'm selling.
So now, when you're selling off of Gohighlevel, so let's say I do go ahead and sell a package for $197. Do I get that $197, or do I only get like $147?
Yeah. So now this is a big point. I'm so glad you brought it up. With Symvoli, I have to pay about 30% of that sale to Symvoli per seat. So for every customer I get, I have to pay Symvoli a fee. Okay. With Gohighlevel, once you meet the base fee, once you get to your 500, that's it.
What?
Yeah, Austin. When I would right now, I'm paying, dude, like.
So you're going to be saving a lot of money.
You're absolutely right.
You're actually going to be making money.
100%. So when I started doing that math, I'm like, dude, I could have unlimited customers as a Gohighlevel Whitelabel agency owner. The Whitelabel version. The agency one can too, but I'm telling you, the difference is the automation of giving access to the sub accounts. That's what you need to have. And it does matter. There are people that you use the other one, but it's a manual process. Some people slip through the cracks. You're not setting them up on automated billing, whatever the excuse is. The other way, it's like, dude, this is a platform. Here's the domain. It is what it is. When somebody sees that it's a software, they don't sit there and question you as the owner. They just pay the bill. You know what I mean? It's different. So
Can we do a class? I'll more than be willing to give up one of my Tuesdays. Jameson, I'm asking you, can we do like a class on a Tuesday that we can do like a crash course on Gohighlevel? Because I know it, but it is very I'm gonna say it like it's very not ADHD friendly.
I can relate to that a lot, man. Once you get the hang of it, it's really simple. It's just a matter. It's a lot of buttons, a lot of settings, there's, like Jeff said, you can literally do anything you want in it. But to touch on what he said, it's literally a flat rate. That's the biggest reason why they have consumed so much of the market, and so many people, like HubSpot, for instance. I had a client that was formerly working with HubSpot, or Whitelabel of HubSpot. Excuse me, not HubSpot, Salesforce. And they charge per seat, per person, just like the Symboli app that he was talking about. And so when you have an organization that has 15 or 20 sales reps, and then you have all these executives, I mean, that shit, it gets super expensive really fast. The only upsells that they really have in regards to Gohighlevel is, like you mentioned, the HIPAA compliance, and then they have AI assistance, and you pay $100 as a flat rate for unlimited use. And then there's microcharges for like SMS and email and stuff like that, but you can rebill those all directly to your clients. But it's literally it's unlimited. Once the first tier, the $97 a month, you get 3 sub accounts, but it's not Whitelabel. $297, you get unlimited sub accounts and Whitelabel, but you don't have any of the automations for SaaS. It doesn't automatically create the subscriptions for you. And then $497, everything is automatically done. So as soon as somebody clicks on it, it automatically creates their sub account, automatically sends them a login. You literally don't have to do anything. Whereas on the $297 account, you have to create all those automations and set up all of that. And the thing is there's no way to create a sub account with the automation. So there's roadblocks like at each tier. Unless you're on the unlimited tier on the $497 plan, you really can't avoid doing it unless you're using like a different automation software and tying something like Make or Pabbly. I'm sure you could probably create an automation to automatically create sub accounts. But to Jeff's point, being able to just set it and forget it, and just drive traffic and talk about it and create is the best way to go about it, for sure.
Yeah, and I love how because I was inside the community of my AI team, and I was kind of just like, I was studying how they built it, and I'm like, holy cow, like they built it so simply, like to where the commissions are all intertwined, and I'm like, holy cow, like that's one thing that I like too. Now, second question, sorry to keep asking questions. With it, do you, because I know with ManyChat, it's like that's the main business. Can you automate like the commenting with Gohighlevel at all?
James,
Does that make sense?
There's a lot of people that have set up AI assistants to do automated comments and stuff like that. You absolutely can, dude. The thing is with their automations, another big reason why so I'll say two things. The two biggest and most important aspects of Gohighlevel is their sites tab and their automations tab. If you can learn those two, everything else is really rudimentary, bro. The websites tab is super dynamic, and like websites and funnels, and then the automations is even more complex. But the thing is how he's talked about this a lot in the past: inbound and outbound webhooks, posting and getting webhooks. If you understand basic webhooks and things of that nature, I mean, literally, dude, the possibilities are absolutely limitless, because you can set it up and somebody can sign up for an automation and you can automatically send out a webhook and it creates them an account in your software and your other software that you created, and you're just hosting it on Gohighlevel. And when they sign up on Gohighlevel, you have an automation set up that sends out a webhook to your other software and creates them a link and a login, and then that web page redirects them to it and they sign in.
That's awesome.
Like it's literally unlimited variability, dude.
Correct. With those webhooks that Jameson just said, that I'm building a SaaS template right now. It's a little SaaS starter kit template. That whole thing has webhooks. I built it just to connect into Gohighlevel to catch a webhook from Gohighlevel.
That's awesome.
Because I didn't want to keep recreating Stripe every freaking time. Gohighlevel has upsells, downsells, and I could keep all my contacts in one location. And it's all in there. So that's why I built that SaaS template. All I have to do is embed the checkout form right into the SaaS template, and then instantly it webhooks to my database from that webhook connector. And then the whole setup.
When you create a product within Gohighlevel and it's synced with your Stripe account, it automatically creates that product within Stripe for you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sold. Send me someone's affiliate link.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Jameson, if you beat me, feel free. Good job. Yeah.
Right, I don't know if I did, but
Don't be shy.
So
here's the thing. If you want Jameson, on Tuesdays, we like to have guest classes like Austin taught the last class on next Tuesday. If you want to, you could say no if you don't feel pressure. We could do a Gohighlevel class and you could just give everyone a tour of Gohighlevel. With that class, we'll just add your affiliate link to the description, so that will give you time to get one. Because if you guys didn't know, Gohighlevel commission is 40% on a monthly basis.
Yeah, I know. It's probably one of the best out there at all.
If you guys didn't see inside Gohighlevel group today, they've given away, since they've started, $100 million in Gohighlevel commissions for the affiliates. 40%. So that means I'm paying $500 a month. That means Callan, which is the guy that I got my affiliate link from, right? Because I've been using his platform for a while, so I thought it was nice to pay him back. I used his affiliate. He gets 40% of my $500 plus my $300 HIPAA on a monthly basis just for sending me his link. And then Gohighlevel is the software I use. So I highly recommend. I hope you guys see that there's more than one way to benefit from this platform that you guys can use. Also, Gohighlevel has they have affiliate programs built into their whole entire system, Austin. Everything that I've used for my AI team lately, the whole entire my AI team site is built on Gohighlevel. Gohighlevel, it has courses, it has everything in here. Like, it's insane. So I do think it's a fantastic platform to own, to use, to white label, to promote as an affiliate.
Now, are there thresholds? Like, so let's say I'm using my own SMTP from my cPanel server. Is there thresholds for me to send an email on Gohighlevel?
Yeah, so here's what's cool is Gohighlevel. I love Gohighlevel because they have 60 plus. I think they have like 70, 80. I don't know how many developers they have, but they have a lot of developers and they're really active. They've added something like, you know how like we were talking about instantly and cold emailing people and all that stuff recently? Yeah. They added the ability to track your sending score of your emails. And that's what you actually need to be able to cold email and message people on a regular basis. So if you start to spam people, you could see why, and then you could fix it, or you could switch to a new domain. And so they added that also. And I'm just like, that's another software that you don't have to go buy with instantly and set up. And I'm just like, dude, like, Gohighlevel's dominating. So own a white label platform that they have hyperactive developers. Put your logo on it. Leverage that. And then build other software inside Gohighlevel. Use your own white label to build these custom softwares that we're building, but still own the platform. Because when somebody says, like Austin, when somebody says, Like, here's the thing. The only people that should ever use my platform, Justin asked the question, is it going to be hard to transfer my current users over to Aspire Builder Pro? I'm never getting rid of Aspire Builder. I'm not getting rid of it. But Aspire Builder Pro is only for my HIPAA compliant patients that need it. If you need that level of version and you need the best of the best and you need that level, it's $500 a month. It's HIPAA compliant. You have everything that you need in one location. Or you can just get Aspire Builder level 1 just for $97 or $47. Go get the cheaper one, right? Like, that's an option. I'm not moving over. The only people that I'm moving over to the new platform are my one-on-one patients, my one-on-one clients, because they pay us a lot of money for that, you know? And so I'm moving them over first, but that's 4 clients, you know what I mean? So I'm not tripping. That's not going to be too hard. And I have plenty of time to move them. They pay on a monthly basis. They see actively what we're building. We're, you know, whatever they choose, we do first. Which some of them, they want the patient portal and they want forms and they want documents. And so we're building that first. And I don't have to rebuild the whole website.
My only concern with that is I saw that you had access to that, and I was like, ugh. I started to grind my teeth because I was like, well, the admin of the platform shouldn't have access to all the patient or all the patient documents.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's totally the play test account. So yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So absolutely. Once you upgrade to that version, there's other requirements that get added. Now, here's the thing. If you guys are not medical at all, don't sign up for Aspire Builder Pro. Even if it's $500 a month and you want to use it and support me, don't do it. Because unless you have HIPAA requirements, once you sign up to a HIPAA required platform on Gohighlevel, your account's always HIPAA required. And you can't transfer, because you could transfer account to account on Gohighlevel. You're never going to be able to transfer your account off my HIPAA required platform. So unless you have that requirement, don't even sign up for my platform. So, and there's cheaper versions. So it's only if you need HIPAA on our platform, which it saves you $300 a month than going it direct through Gohighlevel. So, all right, cool. So let me know, Jameson, if you want to do that call. Hit me up in the DMs if you want to do that, and then you could give everyone a tour of Gohighlevel next week with your affiliate link, and I'll promote it for you.
Yeah, I'd be happy to, man.
Sweet. So, and yeah, I think you focusing on just those 2 things, site and automation, that's all people need to know. They don't need to know all the other stuff because they'll figure it out as they go through and click on it. But that's the number one, you know, and I think once they know that, they're golden. So
absolutely, man.
Sweet. You freaking rock. I look forward to the call see you guys next Tuesday at 10 o'clock. Sounds like Jameson is going to be hosting it. So
alrighty, sounds good. I will see you guys then.
Later. Thanks for showing up, guys. Bye.
Appreciate you guys. Bye.